guys, Righteous Framer here, bringing you your dose of truth for the day. And that is this: if you're not successful, it's your own fault. Have you ever seen a blamer be successful? Have you ever seen a blamer reach their goals when it comes to weight loss, enrolling in school, starting a business, writing a book? The answer is no, an emphatic no. You have never seen a blamer be successful. Blamers live in a reality known as Never Never Land. In Never Never Land, nothing ever gets done. Everything gets shifted. The blame gets shifted to my dad wasn't there. My mom was like this. My sister was like this. And everyone else is to blame for why they aren't as successful as they want to be. Imagine you have a roommate and you're trying to figure out who should clean up what. You might say something like, well, I remember when you left that popcorn there about 2 weeks ago. And she may say, or he might say, I remember you left that book on that table about 2 days ago. And so you all spend all your time blaming who left the cup here, who left the plate there, who left the crumb there, who left the paper there. And when you get done doing that, all you have is nothing. You have the same nasty, dirty house. Somebody has to be the bigger person and say, you know what? I don't care who left what where. We're going to fix this. Let's do it today. Let's get ourselves together. Let's get this timer started. Let's play some music and let's clean up for 30 minutes straight. And in 30 minutes, that whole house can be clean if two people work on it together. But what if your roommate is a blamer and you're a blamer? Nothing will ever get done. Somebody has to be the person to say, it may not be my fault, but it is my responsibility. Maybe you weren't the reason your dad left you and went to jail. Maybe you weren't the reason your mother was on drugs for the first 10 years of your life. In fact, you weren't the blame. But you cannot live your life in this narrative of, I can't do it because, I can't do it because, I can't do it because. Because that is a never-ending story in Neverland where nothing never gets done. If you always live your life in the child position, you think that you are meant to be rescued by somebody more powerful than you, someone who cares more about you than you care about yourself. Well, let me tell you now, at my age, I realize no one can do more for you than you can do for yourself. You cannot continue to blame the president as to why your credit score is 300. I've heard a lady blame the president as to why she was obese. I saw this. Yes, she blamed the president as for why she was stress eating and was obese. Meanwhile, I'm under the same presidency. Catch my drift? I've heard women say, the reason I'm single is because all men are dogs, all men are gay, all men are in jail. Meanwhile, I've been to several successful black weddings in the past several years and black couples marrying each other, still happily married. So we're going around with these lying narratives. If they were true, it would be one thing, but they're lies. They're just all lies as to why you aren't successful. I know photographers who aren't even that good, but they have very successful photography businesses because they didn't choose to sit in their room and complain as to why. Well, the reason, I'm not successful is because the market is oversaturated. Everyone's a photographer. Everyone's an author. Everyone's a hairdresser. Everyone's a fashion stylist. Excuses, excuses, excuses. You don't have to be good to be successful. You just have to stop being a blamer. The next time you want to blame someone as to why you're not successful, immediately say to yourself, Oprah did it, Tyler Perry did it, Barack Obama did it. Why can't I do it? So how will you go into this next year? You've already wasted so much time blaming people as to why you aren't successful because you have a narrative. A narrative is a story that we play in our head over and over again, and it's an excuse or a lie that we use to justify why we aren't successful, to justify why we aren't where we want to be in life. Again, some narratives are, I'm not married because all black men are gay. I'm not working this job I want because they always want somebody with experience. I don't have this money because we're in a recession. I haven't lost weight because you see the government is trying to kill us with all this fat food. I've heard a lot of black women say, girl, when I was 5, my hair was down my back, but my mama gave me a perm at 6 years old, and you're 36 years old. You mean to tell me your hair is not growing in 30 years? Your hair is not going down your back because you keep putting perms and colors and heating and hot combs and color and constantly touching your hair and not wrapping it in silk at night. That's why your hair is not down your back now. There's no reason your hair can't be down your back again if it was in your DNA at 5 years old. Unless you have alopecia or some other condition. So guys, are you ready to have? Are you ready to be? Are you ready to do? Well, you can be all three of these things if you decide to stop blaming. Start today. Thanks, guys. Bye.